kids, good day. I'm Teacher Irish, your health teacher. Did you know that I'm so excited to teach all of you? Yeah, so what are we waiting for? Let's start it. So, our topic for today is all about food not safe to eat. You know, kids, food is very important in our body in order to live. It gives us energy. But we must need to take care of the food we eat. We need to check first the food if they are fresh, newly cooked, and not contaminated food. You know that once you eat contaminated food, it may lead you to food poisoning and it may cause diseases which affects your body and your life. The possible high risk of disease that we might catch up is foodborne disease. The source of foodborne disease is our subject matter in our topic, which is food not safe to eat. So, foodborne disease, a disease caused by consuming contaminated food or drink. Microbes and toxic substances can contaminated food. So now, I'll show you the different kinds of food and drink that contaminated of bacteria. For example, moldy. Next one is food flown by flies and cockroaches. The next one is fresh. Next is expired food. So kids, when your mom or dad or your parents go into grocery and buy canned goods or whatever food, tell to your parents that check it before they get it. Check the expiration date to what they buy it. Okay? And the next one is street food. So kids, in street food, I experienced an illness, a typhoid fever, because of that street foods. I feel vomiting every time, headache, stomach ache. I get high fever. And lastly is a contaminated water. Yeah, contaminated water. I know you kids, you love bring your own tumbler or container, but please, every time you use it or every time you put a water, check it the tumbler first, because sometimes it have a dirty spot like that. So check it first, kids, okay? Check it and especially wash it before you use it. Okay? So kids, please, as long as you can avoid it, don't try to taste and eat it. Get it? Alright, very good. So now, we proceed to an activity that you can show me if you really understand my discussion. I'll show you some picture and tell me why it is not safe to eat. Okay? The first picture is correct. An expired food. No. It's very bad to eat an expired food. That's why when you buy in a grocery with your parents, check the expiration date first. Next one is correct, unspoiled food. If the food is not newly cooked and it might be smelly, don't try to eat it because it is spoiled food. Okay? Next one is correct. A dirty or polluted water. Kids, if you drink a water, you can see naman if it is a dirty na. So be smart on that, okay? Okay. So alright. Very good, kids. You did a good job. So now, I have a message that you need to know. Having a food consciousness is very important to us, especially to you kids. You need to be careful every food that you want to eat to avoid problems like stomach ache, vomiting, headache, and disease. Disease that possible to have don't if you don't have that kind of consciousness. So if you don't have, maybe you might catch up or you might experience that kind of illness. So because protection is better than cure. So, did you get it, kids? So, that's all. Thank you for listening. Hey, kids! Good day. I'm Teacher Irish, your physical education teacher. Did you know that I'm so excited to teach all of you? Yeah, it's true. So, what are we waiting for? Let's start it. So, our topic for today is it's all about body management and movement skills. But first, we must need to know what body management and movement skills are. Body management skills is skills used to control the body in variety situations. These skills requires an integration of agility, coordination, balance, and flexibility. And when we say movement, an act of changing physical location or position. And we have two kinds of movement. First is slow movement. Shift towards slowing down life space. And the next is fast movement is action that appears to move faster than normal. Fundamental movement skills are a specific set of skills that involve different body parts such as feet, legs, trunk, head, arms, and hands. These skills are building blocks for more complex and specialized skills that kids will need throughout their lives to competently participate in different sport, games, and other recreation activities. In fundamental movement skills, we have category include balance skills, locomotor skills, and ball skills. When we say balance skills, movements where the body remains in place but moves around its horizontal and vertical axis. In locomotor skills such as running, jumping, hopping, and golfing. Next is, and then in ball skills such as catching, throwing, kicking, underarm row, and striking. So kids, did you get it? Alright, so now we proceed to an activity that you can show me if you really understand my discussion. Are you ready, kids? Okay, so this activity, I show you some pictures, then guess it whether it is slow or fast movement. So now, so for the first picture, it is horse. How about horse runs? Correct! The horse ran fast. Next one is a bee. How bee move or how bee fly? Slow or fast? Correct! The bee flies fast. And the last one is this one. This one, some of you might be confused. A ballet dancer. What do you think ballet dancer move? Oops, kids, don't be confused because whether it is slow or fast, they both correct. Because some step of ballet dancers is moving fast and slowly. Right, very good, kids. You did a good job. So now, I have a message that you need to know. The importance of knowing to move carefully, also to move appropriate and properly. It might help you kids to avoid wrong move and accident. So, that's all. Thank you!